How's everybody doing today? We decided to take a little bit of a road trip up in the mountains. Well, not really mountains, but to a ski resort that's about, what, an hour? No, probably about 45 minutes roughly from where we live. The ski resort called Crystal Mountain. We drove up here just for a why not, and see how much snow is up there, which there wasn't as much as I think I was expecting. A lot more than what there was. We also came up here to look at, there was a mudslide up here, I think last week.
It's been longer than that.
Within the last few weeks there was a mudslide. So we're just like, yeah, well, let's go take a drive and go up there and see where it was, and while we're up here, let's go check out Crystal Mountain. And now we're on our way back down, and
What?
I thought you were going to say something.
Just hanging out.
But I figured since we're on our way back down, pop on and say hi, and
Got a busy day ahead of us.
yeah,
Tired.
that was an ugly Jeep.
Oh, me and your mom's on an ugly color on Toyota last night on TV.
But yeah, we got Friendsgiving. We're going over to some friends' house for Friendsgiving today.
Gonna drop Oakley off at my parents' house before we do that, because they asked if she could come over while we go so they can hang out with her. So we're gonna do that so that way they can get their grand dog time with her, which is right there. Okay. That baby. Now you shocked, Mama.
But like I said, we went up to look for down tree, to see the damages from the mudslide.
Which it looks like they got all of it pretty much cleaned up.
Cleared. I think the rain and the snow and whatnot will clean the rest of the road off once we get in and it starts melting.
Just making your appearance.
But yeah, there's definitely a lot of people up here.
Yeah, especially this early in the season. There's usually always a lot of people up at the mountain, but skiing and snowboarding, but usually it's late November, beginning of December. So for it being as busy as it was up there, it's fairly early in the season. So
Well, regardless if it's winter, whether it's spring, fall, whatever, a lot of people go up there and see, look at all the trees.
Oh wow, yeah. Dang, look at the big one.
But a lot of people will go up there and park and go hiking, and because there's a bunch of hiking trails up there as well, not just,
That's random that somebody's just.
it's not just a place to go skiing, snowboarding.
I kind of want to. Is that the one that you can take the gondola up? Is that where that's
Yes.
at? I kind of want to do that one day. You can also take a gondola up on the very, very top of one of the mountains at a cafe or something like that. And you can eat there, and I guess there's a really pretty view of Mount Rainier from up there. So I want to do that one time. I think that'd be cool.
We'll have to look into
Into that.
that. So in April we're driving over to eastern Washington, kind of northeastern part of Washington, to hang out with a bunch of people at a thing called Tazapalooza, which I think is going to be extremely fun.
She just done the video today.
She's smiling.
Are you smiling? Kind of big smile.
But yeah, we're super excited about that.
Then we have some ideas for our 1-year wedding anniversary. We're thinking Leavenworth or Cannon Beach. Those are 2 main ones that we're thinking about.
Well, there's also possibly Ocean Shores.
Yeah, that too.
I mean,
So we're just kind of throwing out ideas at the moment, seeing how much hotels are around that time of year. As much as I would love to go back to Leavenworth, because I love Leavenworth, those hotels are a little pricey. So,
but we also like spending time in Oregon, on the Oregon coast.
especially,
I don't think
I'm forgetting the freaking name right now. Why?
Seaside,
No.
Cannon Beach.
Yes. There we go. A brain fart.
But like usually every time that we go to Oregon, we either stayed in Seaside
1, 2, 3 times? Yeah.
because we stayed at one motel twice, and
A
then
different motel?
and then a different one when we had took her with,
Yeah.
and then we stayed in Cannon Beach once, and that was for my birthday, and then we stayed in Astoria.
I forgot about that one. Actually, that was pretty good too.
I mean, that was nice because we could, we were able to walk around Astoria, and so I am a huge Goonies fan. Kind of got her into it, but she's not as big into the Goonies as I am.
I like the truffle shuffle. That's my favorite part of the Goonies right there.
But
I like the Goonies. I like the movie. It's one of my favorite movies. But I'm just not as, I don't know.
big into it as
Yes.
I am. So I think that weekend that we stayed in Astoria, we went, and if you've ever seen the Goonies, the jail that's at the beginning of the movie, we went and walked around that, walked into the jail cell, and just looked at all the memorabilia, and
Oh,
we're gonna go up the 70 road.
how far?
I don't know.
Okay, because we have to start heading back soon though.
But yeah, we went and did a lot of the Goonies tour of like going through the jail, going to the place where the bad people, well, not bad people, but
Spit it out.
I'm trying to think of the right term that I want to use. The Fratellis, which are the crazy bad people in the movie, where their little hideout was. We've been to that, which is, what's the name of that park?
Ecola State Park?
Yeah, we went to Ecola State Park, and did like some other little stuff that happened to be a part of the movie or in the movie, so that was really cool. But Pennsylvania, went to
Yeah.
New York to go to Niagara Falls.
I'd like to go to Niagara Falls again at some point.
If flying wasn't so expensive, and hotels, and
I don't like flying though. Oof.
yeah,
Oof.
I'm not a big fan of flying either, but at that point, you know,
Ouch, Oak. That hurts.
flying would be a lot cheaper
Oh yeah.
than us driving, since we live in Washington State.
That's like across country right there.
Granted, I wouldn't mind making that drive just because of the fact that I like driving, and driving gives you a lot more opportunities to see a lot more of the country.
I think it'd be cool though to like make a cross country trip. Be a lot of miles on a vehicle, but that'd be cool to do.
I think if we did something like that, we'd have to find a budget-friendly vehicle.
My car's budget friendly.
Get a Geo
Well, I
Metro.
need to get it back first. Let's be real here. I need to get it back in my possession first before we do anything like that.
But yeah, I would definitely recommend going to Niagara Falls at least once.
It's beautiful. I don't know what's more beautiful about it though. The daytime or the nighttime. I think, in my opinion, they're both equally beautiful, but they have different things that make them a different kind of beautiful between the two. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, I mean, during the day, you know, you can see. Maybe we'll cut that out of the road.
Oakley, you're okay.
But
Okay, Oakley. What he's trying to say is during the day, you can see all of it in the daytime. You see more like of it in like nature, and Oakley, you see like just the general beauty of it in the daytime. And nighttime, you see the beauty of it because it's lit up.
and you know, they got. If you go back into my videos,
Oakley, what are you doing, baby?
you'll see videos of it during the day. I think a little bit of video of it at night. They do lights.
Spit it out.
They light it up at night, so you get all these different, like, you know, reds, blues. Was there any other like red, blues, greens?
Yellow or purple.
I mean, it looked really cool at night. So like I said, if you ever get a wild hair and decide to go take a trip somewhere and haven't been to Niagara Falls, I'd highly recommend it.
I'd go back again. For sure.
Road's a hot mess up here.
It is. I'm not surprised though.
Especially in this little neck of the area.
Yeah.
So now where we are going is there's a road, Forest Service road. It's called the Forest Service 70. See if the gate's open. A lot of people will park where we just drove by and driving on. Park down there and then ride snowmobiles up here, from there all the way up and all over up here, and drive to the east side, which I've done that a few times and it's quite fun.
I don't think we're gonna do that today though, because we have to be at our friend's house at 5 o'clock and it's 1:13. So
And then you are stopped right in the middle of the freaking road.
for what I don't know.
probably get a little windy or noisy because windows are fogging up. That corner's a little. Oh. Guess what we're fighting?
I know, but it makes me nervous.
Be fine.
No, but it makes me
I got this.
I know you did.
So, as you can tell, she gets a little nervous when it's.
I only get a little nervous when it's icy on the road and then it starts coming out behind us, and there's what's it called on the side? There's
Cliffs.
Yeah, there we go. If there wasn't any cliffs, I'd be a little bit more okay. But if there's cliffs next to us and it's slipping, I get a little nervous.
But I have full faith in my driving.
Well, I do too, but having faith in your driving has nothing to do with me getting nervous. So.
And I don't have chains, which I don't need because it's not that bad.
Well, there's nothing on the road right now.
Oh, pew-pews.
You might want to roll up the window for Oakland, though, at this point.
Oh, they don't sound that bad. Sounds like
Well, we're going to drive
little
by.
pew-pews.
When we drive by, it's what I'm talking about.
Sounds like little 22s.
Still.
A bunch of people up here
There's a
shooting.
shoot ton.
Shoot ton?
Shoot ton.
Shoot ton?
Yep.
I wonder if that.
Okay, Oak.
How
You're okay, Oakley. Oakley gets a little nervous with guns and fireworks, especially fireworks. Well, her on the 4th of July is
That's not fun.
Not fun. She does okay if we're in there with her, but if we're outside, what?
That's all ice right here.
If we're outside and she's inside, then she does not do very good. But, is this all solid ice? Oh Lord, help me.
Hey, guess what? Don't stop freaking. Call beacon.
But yeah, so she does okay with gun sounds for the most part. It's just mainly fireworks if we're not around. If we're by her in the house, then she does okay, and she just sits with us or lays with us, and she's fine. Only if they're not the big, huge boom ones that are super close, then she does fine. But
So I think I'll turn around here
okay, head back.
and then head back.
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me.
Do some slipping and sliding on the way up.
Oof. You're lucky, my bladder. I can hold it.
But I mean, we could have went up, but like she said, we have things to do today. And I know I'm doing another driving video.
I know, we need to brainstorm on what other locations we can have as backgrounds.
So if you got any ideas other than, granted, like I said, I want to do some wood cutting, but that probably won't be for a little while. I've been contemplating on trying to buy logs and find logs
But hey, at least we're getting videos up and we're being consistent. Even though the background has been the same in like 95% of our videos, at least we're being consistent and uploading. Right?
right.
Where I was gonna say, where'd that guy come out from? Came out from the woods.
The road.
Wow. Looked like he was coming out from the woods though.
Well, that's where we're at.
Well, I know that. I'm surprised how many people are up here right now.
I don't think I've ever
I wonder if they're holding like a class or something. I wonder if that's what all these people are doing. Or if they're just with different groups. Or if it's like a class or something.
Don't know, but I've never seen that many people.
But yeah, so let us know in the comments down below if there's any other video ideas you guys want to see or any other backgrounds that you guys want to see. I know we need to start brainstorming different backgrounds and different ideas, which we'll do, but let us know if you guys have anything for us.
So yeah, comments, likes,
Oakley says to please like the video, right? Right?
and to also, if you guys could, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, leave comments, leave,
Whatever.
you know, like comments of saying hi, or, you know, like, comment, subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated.
And is that all?
I think that we will see you guys on the next
See you on the next one.